Yeah, I've currently got, what's it? The Valley, the Old Farm. I set that up to play with the younger kids, or the eldest boy of the young kids that come over. So that gets played very, very rarely because they're only over once every other week, and he has started to express a desire not to have to come over and visit us. And he's 10. That's the thing. Last weekend he had a friend over. We kind of expected that to happen. I have... coming in on the wrong side, stop. I have, Lone Oak Farm. Play through with Kate. I don't have anything going with Mrs. Osa at the moment, but she's kind of busy and doesn't have time to spare. I don't really have a personal farm I'm doing. So, as I said, moving into a new home, there is, lots of stuff to be done around. That's not a good placement. Let's... mess that up, did I? Let's drop that there. There we go. I am not going to make that turn. So we'll drive this back to the yard. Hey, sheep. Yeah, I'm one of those people that tends to stay on a map for a long time, or I set myself a goal. So for Ungertsheim, I did set the goal of doing 2 years, and I'm now struggling to complete that because it was a weekday stream. And, we've now got probably about a month of getting our evening schedule settled in. But that might return and try and get that done to intended completion. There's but I don't have any other maps on the go. There are so many interesting looking maps out there. I want to take a look at the Chellington Valley, and that's going to be interesting. I'm not sure I'll play on it. I did play quite a bit on Chellington early on. When it first came out in 17, I played on Chellington, but I think Seasons came out shortly after, and at that point I decided I'm going to play Seasons on all folds, even though it's not set up properly for it. I'm going to assume the guy who's doing it now is, since Seasons is fully in production, he's going to be making sure it's Seasons ready. Not that that's really a problem. I'm aware of the differences between running Seasons on a prepared map and running Seasons on an unprepared map. And I tend to follow the Seasons rules even if I'm playing on an unprepared map. So make sure your straw, hay, grass is under cover. Except for an unprepared map, you have to make sure it's under cover and baled, because loose material is destroyed. Baled material is never destroyed because it doesn't know where cover is, because nobody defined it. Okay, that is done. Where do I keep this trailer? It's been so long since I had this in a shed, I have no idea where I keep it. I think I keep it in a shed at the bottom of the hill, so probably put it back in there. Thank you. Well, you didn't do well, did you? I think a helper has if I have a choice and I can turn left or right, turn left. But now I get this lined up reasonably well. Oh, there he goes. When he gets to the end, no, you're not going straight. Let's try that one again. Man, that was bad. Okay, probably have to start this manually now. Down, on, drive. Okay, that's going straight up or wrong. Off you go. I need to tidy stuff up at the top here. Yes. Oh, the shed's filled with snow all the time. Well, yeah, not so much in 17 because a lot of buildings now have snow masks if the modder's doing it right. So if you're using third-party assets for your map and you're not making them yourself, then the buildings are automatically free from snow. It's just that the map isn't. So the game doesn't know where it's safe to put stuff to keep it dry. Okay. Hi, dog. Let's. Should we do this for you? There you go. You go have some food. But yeah, that was the thing. In the Lawfolds playthrough, we did get snow in the barns. But typically, I didn't have much to do during the winter except feed the 150 sheep and the 80 cows and the ever-increasing numbers of pigs that we had. So I just tripped through it quite quickly. Let's vehicles, maintenance. What's at the top? We have Fendt 822. I think is that the favourite or not? I have to look that up. Horse Tiger, that's the thing. This tractor, its front loader. 6275. Okay, that's the harvester. That's the header. I'm probably not going to spot the. Oh, there we go. Capello Helianthus. Oh, it's in fairly good nick, so we'll take that down the back. I really don't do horses at all. Although I have been watching, what's his name? Virtual Farmers doing a start from absolutely nothing playthrough. And so, day one, you have to do contracts because that's the only way you're going to have income. And you can't do fertilizing contracts because you don't have money to buy the fertilizer with. So, interesting startup. What he's decided is to do horses because they don't cost you anything to have, but you get paid because you're effectively a livery stable. You're looking after somebody else's horses, so you have to feed them, you have to ride them. But outside of that, the horse doesn't belong to you. You just get paid by the owner for looking after it. So interesting idea, and obviously, horses lends itself quite well to that because you don't have to buy them in seasons. So yeah, you can see that header, the Helianthus header, is quite a bit narrower than our main draper. Oh yes, of course, we do that all the time. There we go. So I can put this back at the top. I think we're done with this one for now. We did do horses with Mrs. Osa, and so I kind of found that doing a 5-minute ride on a horse in a multiplayer where you've got a small paddock which only takes 2 horses anyway was quite good. Yeah, it doesn't mean, if you think a standard horse stable is about 8 horses, that's 40 minutes of riding real time per game day. That can be a lot of effort. You can use the horse helper mod to ride the horses for you, but that kind of defeats the point of it, I think. Although there's lots of other things we use that kind of do, why are you doing that? Why aren't you playing the game properly, type of thing. But having a 2-player game with 2 horses, that's not too bad. Having a 1-player game with 8 or 16 horses, that's going to get boring fast. So I haven't really got into horses. Plus, you just keep the standard game. You keep them for 10 days and then sell them for 10 times what you paid for them, and then buy more. Then again, sheep do not seem to be very profitable. At least not initially, the way we've gone so far, because we're not seeing wool every day. Now I keep getting to here and thinking what's going on, but I have to select sheep first. So they're full water, they're good on food. Still too early in the year for... Oh, I tell a lie. It's not too early in the year. We have a pregnant sheep. Yay, sheep. So we are expecting sheep. Yay. That's awesome. And I might look at horses one day because it's probably something I should kind of experience before moving on to whatever farm sim next happens to be. But I'm doing that. We'll service it next year when we need it, because I really think I'm done with this. We could look at contracts. It's out there. Oh, hello. Fertilizing, baling. No, there's a couple of fertilizing contracts and that's it. And our fertilizing tractor is not available right now because it's chopping sugar beets. Actually, I'll zoom that in a bit. tend to park this on the front wall where it's out of the way, because now this is being parked up. We're not going to use this for quite a while. Loads of room at the back. Not quite so much room at the back. Okay, that's good. Okay, what are you hauling? Cultivator? What are you? The planter. Holds. No. So this field's harvested. I can now get the cultivator on it and then seed it with oilseed radish. I'm thinking this field here, I'm going to do beets next year because it's a little bit more open. This one has a fence all around it and is quite a tight field, so we'll probably put canola or sunflowers in 8. These 3 have to be cereal because they were our alternate crop: sunflower, canola, beets. So wheat, barley or oats in these 3 fields. But I can get the cultivator out on this right now. I remember which button to press. So, Challenger, time to head back out to the fields. Well, that's the thing, because you're paid daily for keeping a horse. I think that the thing is with seasons is because the income and costs are normalized, unless you're using a mod that is not seasons compatible for Horse Helper. Originally, the Horse Helper mod charged you, whatever it was, £100 a day to ride the horse. And with seasons, if you're playing 3-day seasons, then £100 a day is quite reasonable. If you're playing 24-day seasons, then that gets quite expensive for a year and will potentially make the horse unprofitable. So what's the deal? If you're playing a 3-day season, your income for a horse might be £1,000 a day. If you're playing a 6-day season, it's only going to be £500 a day, but over the course of the full year, you get the same income. So that's how seasons works for that. And you have to be aware of that when you start with horses. What am I doing? None of that. Drop that. That's good. And just send the helper off. So the helper can get as confused as he wants to. We'll need this one later. That tractor's looking fine. That's fine. It's fine. I could probably put this one away. For seasons, as far as I'm understanding it, pigs is the big way to go. Because pigs breed so fast. And that's how you make the income. For sheep, I only get 1 breeding point a year. And that's, for this part of the fall, early to late fall, we're going to start getting pregnant sheep. And then we're going to get baby sheep as fall progresses. Alright, that's done. Jump back in there, and we're going to turn this round. But I think we're probably going to realise a lot more income from our sheep sales than we are from our wool sales, even for a wool breed. Which brings to question, how do we do buying sheep. I would have to be in the sheep buy point, so I'll do that for now. But there's four breeds of sheep. 3 of them produce wool, and 1 of them produces no wool at all, but breeds faster. And that might be the strong suggestion for a season's playthrough. Cows kind of... I haven't really concentrated on cows in seasons yet. I do know if you're playing seasons, you need a big herd. Don't go 10 sheep, 5 cows. 5 cows isn't going to make you any money. It's going to be a lot of work for very little return. 50 cows, you're going to start seeing a good income from milk, good breeding rate, and the like. So that's probably the way to go. Okay, that is there. That'll be done. Can't see. Okay, I'll jump out. I'll have a look. Yeah, close enough. Okay, I think I may put the tarpaulin over the top, just because we can really need to put detach on the tractor rather than on the side panel. Right. I'm going to leave this tractor down here. I'm undecided whether I want to buy some more sheep to top up the flock in addition to the breeding we get this year. Pigs are an annoyance to feed. What the heck's that? What is that? Oh, pallet fork, okay. Oh, we don't have our front loader on this thing. We could do that now. Where the heck did I put it? Where'd my front loader go? Let's go hunting. That's where the seeders are kept. I really need to get some more sheds in this field, in this area too. But yeah, I think watching some of Virtual Farmer's stuff, he is of a mixed opinion. He thinks maybe buying pig food to feed the pigs, although it costs money to buy pig food, it may be cheaper to buy pig food than the amount that you don't get for holding back arable crop to feed the pigs. Here's my front loader. Oops. Oh, did I put them over here? Hi, dog. Oi. Okay, let's... I had front loader arms for this. I know I've got front loader arms for this. No idea where I put them. Okay, the weight is there. That's good. Open that gate so I could reverse the hay truck in there. There's no front loader arms in there. Try not to crash. That's all been put away. It kind of makes sense because the last thing I had on this was those pallet forks. Kind of makes sense for the arms to be down here somewhere. where? Shed. I've probably driven past them 3 or 4 times and still not noticed them. No front loader arms there. Definitely no front loader arms there. I am going crazy. Well, if these finished, we're probably going to have to deal with that. I would have thought they'd have been around here because that's where the forks are. We have workers who are done with their doing. Okay, we'll do that corner there. Let's position the camera a bit better. Cows are the worst reproducers, but cows can make a fair bit of money. As I said, I haven't tested out cows under seasons in serious conditions. I would say this is my first serious attempt with sheep. And yeah, as I said, they breed quite well. I mean, the Dorsetshires, I've got breeding at about 100 per 100% per year, which is quite acceptable. It yields a number of males, so you can sell those immediately because they're not going to be part of your breeding stock. Keep the females and increase your herd until the point flock, call it. Your school of sheep. And until you exceed the capacity of your fields. That was a joke I saw quite a while back. What do you think of my herd of cows? No, sorry. What do you think of my flock of cows? Herd of cows. Of course I've heard of cows. I've got a whole flock of them. How to completely screw up a joke. Anyway, get back to this. I'll set this guy back to doing what he's doing. And I may have to reset the front loader arms for the fence since I can't find the worker. Go. Equipment is... Resetting is this way, though. So that's those. What's that? It's a Land Rover. Okay, that's the Lintrax arms. That's the adjustable weight. That's all the silage stuff. Tractor, single fork carriage, forestry module. Trying to do this is horrible. Okay, that's stuff. I don't know. Where'd it go? Do I still have? Gotta have one. It's the easiest way to do this. Search by name. IJKL. Star FS30. Fent. Is it a Fent fork that I've got? No, that's the harvester, that's the header, that's that. Oi! Searching for stuff by name. That's excellent. Where's the tractor? Okay, 822, 17 days. Let's see what we bought 17 days ago. It's entirely possible. Ah, front loader arms are gone. Okay. Well, unintended, but I guess I'm going to have to buy some. Let's check the garage. Okay, FS30. Leased items? I'm pretty sure I don't have leased items. Okay, for some reason I don't have front loader arms for the Fend. I used to have some. What happened? Okay, front loader arms. Okay. Okay. Does that say what it's for? Front loaders are used to stack. Oh, okay. Gonna buy that. Oh, we have all sorts of Fend colours on that. And it's a bit pricey, but oh well. Okay. Back. That. It may have been that I had front loader arms as a mod for that tractor, and